Nate the Great and Me, The Case of Fleeing Fang. Chapter 1, Happy Detective Day. My name is Nate the Great. I'm a detective. My dog Slush is a detective too. We have solved many cases. Many cases. Would you like to solve a case with me? Would you like to be a detective too? Good. Because I have a case to solve right now before the ice cream in front of me turns to mush, collapses, before I have to slurp strawberry soup. Are you ready? Our case starts when the ice cream was young and healthy. My doorbell rang. I opened the door. I saw a row of people and pets. Rossman and her 4 cats, Oliver and his eels, Finley and his rat, Pip, Esmeralda, Cloud, Annie, and his brother Harry. Surprise! They yelled. Happy Detective Day! Rossman spoke up. We are having a detective party just for you, because you have solved so many cases for us. A good detective has to find things that are there and not there. Have you noticed anything yet? Rossman was holding 2 big boxes. Look, she said, a box of strawberry ice cream and a box of tuna fish pancakes. Tuna fish pancakes, I said. I Nate the Great love pancakes, but my cats, Super Hacks, Big Hacks, Little Hacks, and Plain Hacks love these pancakes, Rossman said. And that is why they should eat all of them, I said. Rossman stepped inside. We surprised you, she said. You, the great detective, didn't have a clue that we were coming. Ha ha ha. Rossman has a strange laugh. That is no surprise. Everyone was laughing, except Annie. She looked sad. Fang wanted to come, she said. Annie is always with Fang. Did you notice that Fang wasn't there? Chapter 2. Where is Fang? Where is Fang? I asked. He ran away, Annie asked. Rossman nodded. Now you have a new case, she said. Nate the Great finds Fang. I, Nate the Great, did not want to do that. Fang's teeth get bigger every day. Esmeralda spoke up. Esmeralda is wise. Nate can't solve cases today. This is his day off. No problem, I said. I'll teach all of you how to be a detective. I'll teach you how to find Fang. Come in. What would you do first to find Fang? I, Nate the Great, said to Anne. First, you have to remember if there was anything different about Fang today. Any reason why he might run away. Then remember where you last saw him. Remember what he was doing. Remember who was there. And he said, I got Fang ready for the party. I didn't have the time to give him a bath, so I feather dusted him. You feather dusted him? Yes, it makes his fur nice and clean. Would you want to be a feather dusted dog? Do you think Fang ran away from Annie because she dusted him? When somebody's missing, think about why. Put yourself in a dog's shoes. Pause, whatever. Very well, I said. Fang is clean. What else? Fang was going to a trick for your party. Annie said. I have been teaching him commands. How? I've got a rhyming book for dogs. Each line is a new command. The first is a do a trick. The second line is a lick, lick, lick. Then there is a new rhyme, stop and wait. Go to the gate. Then there is another rhyme, go to the park. And, Rossman said, my cats can do all sorts of tricks. Well, Fang knows all the rhymes. And he said, but he mixes them up. When I say the first line, he does the second. Instead of tricks, He licks, and it grinned. But I solved that problem. I just say the second line, lick, and then Fang does that trick. Good thinking, I said. Yes, and he said, and it works for all the rhymes, like gate and wait and again, finally said. Are dogs rhymes and feather dusting clues? I don't know yet. If you know, then perhaps you have already solved this case. And I, Nate the Great, will need to take detective lesson from you. I looked at Annie. Where is the last place you saw Fang? Well, Harry, Fang, and I were on our way to your house. We were at the corner of the Dartmouth Street and Oakdale Street. All of a sudden, two tiny poodles came up to the Fang. They started to bark. Fang looked surprised, so I tried to shoo the poodles away. I barked right back at them. Bark, bark, bark. Then what? I asked. Then Fang ran off, and he said. He ran down Dartmouth Street. We went after him, but he was too fast. Was he running after the poodles? I asked. No, they just stood there. I think he was running away from them. Let me get this straight, I said. Fang is 10 times bigger, stronger, and toothier than two tiny poodles. And he was afraid of them? Yes, and he said. You have a job to do. Get a piece of paper and draw a picture of a huge fangy dog running away from the two tiny poodles. Then print below it. What is wrong with this picture? Chapter 3. Green hair and floppy bunny shoes. I, Nate the Great, raised my voice. Has anybody else seen Fang? I asked. Rossman spoke up. I am in charge of this case. I am the head detective. Direct your answer to me. Pip raised his hand. He hardly ever says anything. I saw Fang, he said, on the way over here, on Dartmouth Street. He was following a lady in a green hat. Following? Oliver said. Good for him. I believe in following. I'll follow anybody. I, Nate the Great, already knew that. Oliver is a pest, but he learned things. Have you ever followed the lady in the green hat? I asked. Do you know where she lives? I have followed her from store to store, Oliver said, but I don't know where she lives. Has anybody else ever seen this lady who wears a green hat? I asked. Yes, said Finley. She wears a rosy in her ear. Her hair is a green too, Klaus said. And her shoes look like floppy bunnies. What do you think of this rosy-posy, green and floppy information? Sometimes detectives get more information than they want. But a detective can't be too proud. I, Nate the Great, listens to everything. I said, a rose in her ear, green hair, floppy bunny shoes? This sounds very strange. Rosamond looked mad. It doesn't strange to me, she said, and this is my case. Oliver tapped me on the shoulder. I can help you, he said. He pulled something from his pocket. Sometimes I take a picture of people I follow, he said. Here is a lady in a green hat. We might have a clue in this picture. Hint, would Fang like any of these bags? I, Nate the Great, said that this lady buys many things and carries them around, like meat. Maybe Fang smelled their meat. Dogs can smell things at a distance. Fang might be following the smell of meat. So, if we find the lady, we find Fang. And he said. Rosamond clapped her hands. My case is almost solved. We can start the party soon. The ice cream is beginning to melt. I'll put it in the freezer, I said. No, Rosamond said. If you keep it out of the freezer, it means We must solve this case soon. I need the crate say it means we'll eat pink goo. Should the ice cream go into the freezer? Never mind. The answer won't help this case.